2 nights in a row where 2 of your best bullpen guys come in and just don't have it. Is there some way you can possibly explain what happened?
Now I'm still trying to figure it out myself. You know, I mean, when you come in and you got, give up a 6 spot and a 7 spot, and we don't get an out from our 2 best guys. I mean, yeah, it's frustrating, and especially when both games you feel like you got them in control and you got them right where you want them, and then we just, not good.
See,
last night it felt like maybe you got beat, but tonight it feels like you lost the game. And the 2 errors to open the 9th inning kind of changes the whole complexion. I mean, what are you thinking there? What are you seeing?
I don't, Yeah, I feel like both games were pretty similar, to be honest with you. I feel like we lost the game in the 6th last night. We lost the game in the 7th tonight, or 6th or 7th maybe. Just, you got to stop the big inning. We just, and you can't get somebody warmed up fast enough is the problem. I mean, you literally are, the inning's going so fast, it's like a house burn. Like you can't stop the house from burning fast enough. So we got to be better. And some of these guys are going to have to pitch again. I mean, shit, when you get no outs out of Stone Simmons and Nate Williams on the weekend, it puts a real pinch on your bullpen too. So just frustrating.
Dan?
Felt like at times when things started to spiral, it was hard for them to mentally refocus and get back in it. Are you seeing some of that, and how can that sort of improve as you go forward?
Well, like I said, it's just the innings are getting away from us there. I actually thought our team did a great job. They score those runs, we come out, we get 2, and we're right back in it. Dropping the fly ball in the 9th is tough. Because what we haven't done is we haven't pitched ahead out of our bullpen, and we haven't got leadoffs out. That's been the 2 biggest things over the last couple of days. We're just behind. And if you look at Evan Sierra and Pico, I think they pitched great, and they pitched ahead in counts, and they got leadoffs off, and they just mixed and pitched. And then everybody else, for the most part, it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Brendan?
Yeah, just watching the broadcast and caught you talking to the guys in the dugout after the game, just fairly intense emotion. What was the message to the guys after that?
If you want to beat them, you got to outplay them. We're just not outplaying them. We're right there with them the whole time, but we're not outplaying them. And we're going to see how tough we are tomorrow, and especially my bullpen. Because my bullpen's going to have to come in here tomorrow morning with short rest, and some of them are going to have to go out there and dang toe the rubber and get back into it and compete. Because, shoot, you only have so many guys on a weekend roster, and they haven't given us much at all. So, like I said, you just let somebody come in here and we don't make plays and we don't do things that, just there's some sloppiness in there.
Take a couple more, Steve.
You elected to start Nolan Stevens in center field. I know you've been playing matchups in the outfield. Kind of what were you thinking there with Nolan starting at center?
Well, he's one of our better defenders, and you just wanted the left-handed bat against the sinker. Ball was kind of blowing out. The sinker's been tougher on Bryce, so we're just trying to match up to their starting pitcher, trying to get him early in the game. The plan was to go to Bryce late. If you have a lead, we just didn't get to that point.
Doug?
Coach, I know you limited him, maybe what you can say, but that call there where the batter stepped across the plate, how did you see it, and what kind of explanation did you get?
Well, the explanation is you have to make a throw. I'm not exactly sure that's true. I'm not exactly sure it's not true. But we don't, the guy goes across the plate. If you make a throw, the guy's automatically out. So you're taught to do that because their hitter did the wrong thing. He fell across the plate. Luckily, it didn't come back to hurt us.
No, I know you trade your line score for a win tonight. You're one of the leaders in this team, even though it's your first year here. What can you do or say to kind of help pull this thing through?
I don't know. We just gotta wake up and come to the ballpark and play. There's not much to say. We just keep coming up short. We just gotta come to play tomorrow.
Sam?
You get that big series win last week in Alabama, and then come here now you've lost the series. Have you noticed anything that's changed in that time in between, or anything different in the locker room?
No, nothing's changed. We just haven't played good enough. As simple as it is. We haven't gotten enough hits. We haven't pitched it well enough on the mound, and it's just all our fault. It's not anybody else's but ours.
Steve?
Along those lines too, you guys have played pretty clean tonight and then opened the ninth with 2 errors, and both of those guys come around and score. How did that maybe change the complexion offensively, going in down 3 rather than down 1?
Down 1, you have way more of a chance. This league is too good to give them free runs. And being down 3 there in the 9th is tough, but it started with me, and I didn't put a good enough at bat together.
Sam.
What's it just gonna take to try and salvage a win tomorrow?
Got to play better. I mean, we got to get more hits. We got to pitch better on the mound. We just got to find a way to win, and that's all that matters.
Dave.
Second game in a row, you come out there, take a lead early, then this game you build on that lead as you're right there. What does it take to push it over the top and make those leads hold up?
We just got to be better. There's not much to it. There's nobody to single out but us as a whole. It's not one guy. As much as whoever feels it, we just have to be better as a whole.